this. That's our major. Hold on. Let's go to clean. We're going to build that into a 4-string, which is adding a 14D into that. It's an F chord, right? Dang it. There it is. From there, go to page 4. A couple more on these sweeps, and then we move on. 5-string one, E major. We gotta do the shift again. 14 A and D, and then 13 G, 12 B, 12 E, 16 E. Oops. Dang it. Okay. The last one is a E major 6-string. That's our alright. Then last one, man. This is like the bonus in the whole thing. It's tough. I kind of did it just to be silly, but it's one of my favorite ones to mess around with. Like I was saying earlier, you can play these sweeps in different spots up and down the neck, just like chords are movable. This one takes 3 different A minor sweeps. I'm screwing it up though. I'm teaching in here with the flu, man. So, wouldn't do that for no one else but Timmy. No, it's all good. I had a blast doing this, so check it out. Let's trim that down a little bit. So, on this one, a lot of technique in it. Like I said, it's blending different arpeggios. That one, we're just taking the top few strings and sliding, using that as a bridge to gap one arpeggio to another. 5 hammer 8 E, 7 on the A and D, using it as a shift, right? 5 G, slide to 9, 10 B, 8 E. So far it's all downstrokes and sliding. Now upstroke on 12 E, slide to 17, pull off to 12. So it's and then we're going to end with 12B, or no, 13B. 14G and D, reverse shift, 15A, pull off to 12. So we have anyways, I love that one. Okay, so that's going to help your sweep picking, Tim. If you apply what I'm showing you, I probably put more thought into this than any other one. I just was really determined. I want you to get these down. So for finger picking, here's what we got going on. And finger picking, man, what another tough thing to do, right? Your weak points were mine too, dude. And as a matter of fact, finger picking still isn't a strong point of mine. Okay, it's gonna sound like this. Oops. So we're going to go 3E. I put the right hand, if you're a right-handed player, I think you are, but the fingering for that, not this hand. But you can watch it in this video for it. I didn't want to confuse you with so much stuff written down. Thumb on the low E, we're going to go 3rd fret here. Middle on the B. Now the middle is offset from the thumb. You wouldn't want them directly above each other, but it's natural kind of to land it like this. This is set back. Pluck them. So the low E, do that. The middle's going to pluck the B. I'm holding it down as I play index open G, and we're going to do that twice. You can do as many times as you want for the sake of practicing to get used to it. I like to rest my pinky on the underneath the pickup or in between, however you want to do that. Same concept in fingering, but go open A, 1 B, open G with the index. Do that again, but we have to change our notes. 2A and 3B. Then back to the prior one, the A minor one, but do it once. Oops. Then start it again, but pull off to open B. Index plucks the 2G, middle does the open B, so it's, oops. That's the whole thing. Here it is slow. And like I said, this stabilizes my hand, so I just feel it's more comfortable. Not everyone does that, but try it and see. Alright, from there, and you will build up obviously calluses on these fingers. You might already have them from doing all your Eddie Van Halen shred tapping. Alright, so that's number one. The next one goes like this. It's kind of a classical one. It goes. We're going to go thumb on the open D, middle on the high E. We're going to play the high E. Pluck those. We'll pluck the high E and the thumb will handle the D. Let it ring. And that's thumb and middle. And index will do the 3 high E. That's kind of the concept for all this. Now go to the 4th fret A, 5th fret E, 5th fret B. Do the same thing on the notes, but now we're on the A with the thumb. Actually no. So thumb on the A, middle on the high E, and then index will do the B. Once again, thumb, or my pinky's down there. So go when you're ready. Take that, move it a whole step back, do the same thing, and then whatever fingering you want for this hand, but go thumb will handle open D and middle will do the high E. You're going to pick the 2nd fret, pull off to open, and then middle will do the 3B, index will do the 2G. So notes of a D major, right? Okay, the next one, number 3. I wanted to build it, make it a little longer. 10A, 12B. We're going to go thumb and middle. No, we're going to go thumb and ring finger. This is the finger that I struggle with a little more, but we're going to go. Oops. Then the G with the middle, D with the index, and then G with the middle. But see, I've got the 3rd finger here. That's our concept, to get this 3rd finger involved. Now I don't rest it with the pinky anymore. Probably could, but I don't. 2 times. And then move up to 12 and 13, same thing. Oops. Same thing on 14 and 15. So we have, dang it, hold on here. Top of page 5, 9 and 10. Let's do it again. So your chord outlines are. That's even good practice. The thumb in 3rd. But get used to the pattern. That time I did have my finger down, felt a little more comfortable. Alright, so from there, number 5 is the next one. No, number 4. And this one is going to go, we're going to start with a little like pickup note riff. It'll be 4G, 2G, hammer 4, pull 2, pull open. Kind of a Jimmy Page Over the Hills and Far Away style thing. Then 3E, 3E, 3B. And I'm going to go. My pattern is thumb and ring on the E strings, middle on B, index on G. We're going to do that twice. So we have, do it again. Repeat it, but go to the 2nd fret high E. Keep everything else down. Repeat it, go open high E. Back to the 2nd fret high E. So, right? Repeat all that, but we're going to go to 3A. Everything else is the same, so that thumb's obviously got to come down to the A string now. The first 3 motions are the same. Okay? And then for the last one I wanted to make something different, which would be 5A, 3B, and 4D. But just go thumb, ring on A and B, middle on G, index on D. So let me try that whole thing. You know, you can just loop it. Kind of reminds me of Badlands, Jakey Lee kind of thing. Number 5, 3A, 1B, and 2D. Well, that's a C major chord. This one's going to be thumb on the A, middle on the B, thumb on the D, index on the G. And this is alternating bass notes with the thumb. It goes, or let me see, yeah. So we'll go A, B, D, G twice. So you end up going, right? 1 E and a, 2 E and a. 16th notes. That's one measure. 1 E and a, 2 E and a. Same thing, but go 2A. Keep the B. Same thing, but take the middle finger down to 2D. Same thing, but go middle 2A. Everything else is opens. And that'll get you used to that. Another thing you can do, it could be practiced on opens, Tim. Or mutes. You know, just work on the, because this is the tougher part, right? You know your chords, so. This next one is very similar to Dust in the Wind from Kansas, so progressively this would be the harder one. It starts with that C major chord. So there's our C major. You're gonna go thumb on the A, middle on the B string, and so hit short rest and then go. It'll be D, G with the thumb and index, and then go A, B with thumb and middle, and then go D and G, thumb and index. So that gives you, just watch this hand with some mutes. I've got my finger resting there, my pinky. Try to get that beat in your head. So together, insides, outsides, insides. Together, insides, outsides, insides. Apply it with the chord. Okay, and then 2A and 3B, do the same thing. A minor chord, 1B, 2G, and 2D, same thing. Add a pinky to the 3rd fret low E, do the same thing, but we're gonna have the thumb on the low E now. See what I mean? It's pivoting, you know. Skipping the A string completely. This 3rd fret low E takes the place of it. Oops. And then F major chord, you know this one, 3D, 2G, barred 1st fret, B and E. We're going to take that same concept and put it where we're not skipping, or we're just playing the 4 notes that we're pushing down. We're going D, E together, our short rest, insides, so GB, outsides, insides, so, oops. No, it's the chord. Now go to F minor, bar the 1st fret on the last 3 strings, keep our 3D, and I like to slow this down if you're ending it. C major, put the middle finger lifted off, strum it with your thumb, A through B, hammer on to 2D. So we have Alright, Tim, I want to hear some good results on this one, dude. Have fun with it. Take each little thing, like I said, 3 to 5 minutes on each little thing. The first, you know, couple, it's just the down, 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 up, you know, couple minutes. But you got to get the technique of these things down and it'll start to come together, alright? You've been playing a while, so I know you can play the chordings and all that stuff. It's techniques. And when you said sweep picking and finger picking, my mind started ticking. Okay, so I'm showing you ways that I worked on them to help me. Alright, Tim, thanks, dude. I do appreciate you.